Alright. I'm going to do it like this. Greetings, people. This is King America back in the buildings. Namaste, Sasyakal, Shalom Aleichem, and what's cracking? Check it out. Represent the kings and queens of hard work. Just a label, you know what I mean, that came to me, you know. Came to me. It's like, you know how you put something together? In my mind, this is the way I put it together. I put it together like this. I said, let me get the crowd out of my eyes. I said, okay, let me see the problem. Let me look deeply and let me just see the problem with the world. What can I do? You know, what am I here for? What can I do and what am I here for? So I was like, all right, let me see. Now, see, everybody else, they live in a life. You hear the story about their life. They do this, they do that, they do this, they do that, right? Then they die, right? Then you got to look at what they brought to the earth. And did they play any part on bettering the earth? Any part while they was on earth? Did they play any part on making the earth situation better than it is now? That's what you got to ask the people on earth. Did you go down there? Was you in the, did you help the kids? Did you teach somebody? Did you teach an individual? All of these things are helping to better the earth. Teaching somebody something they didn't know. Cleaning up. What else? Being responsible. Not throwing trash on the ground. I mean, there's many other things, but y'all know what I mean. So that would be the question that would be asked. And I thought to myself, I said, okay. Now, I analyzed that part of the situation already. Bam, I know that's going on. Now, when I get 25, I get my first astrology book. I start reading astrology. You know what I mean? I start learning more about it. And I what got me to read the whole book was after I read about the horse, 1978, which is myself. The positive fire horse, which is me. I come at you fiery, but with a positive message. Now you know what positive fire means. You see, I'm not coming at you with a negative message, but I'm coming at you with a positive message. And if I was to do something, you feel what I'm saying, it would be for positive reasons. Maybe to you it may look like it's negative, like, what? But to me, I did it for a positive reason. Because I see in the future. So my mind drifts all the way to the future and back. So what I seen in the future, when I went down there, it wasn't too good. Because if you look at the system, the way we live in right now and how everything is, war, guns, gangs on every corner, religion, which ain't nothing but a gang in itself, a frequency gang, and we're going to get on that a little bit in a minute. A frequency gang, then you got, what else? I mean, drones, now we got drones. Now we got computers, they're making machines to take your job. Have any of you people noticed that when you go into certain supermarkets, not saying any names, but when you go into certain supermarkets, they got the speed lane, which you go do it yourself? And it'd be like 4 or 5 of them there, and you're like, damn, that could have been 4 or 5 jobs y'all could have hired. Now you telling me all of this action up in here, all of this big old store, y'all don't have enough money to pay 4 or 5 workers to put up 4 more stands? You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling you about the computers taking over. That's the first sign that's supposed to wake you up. Like, wait a minute. You could have put 4 workers there. There's people on the corner. He can get up in here and do that. What's going on? All right. Now, the laws, they're making laws as we speak to, the laws that free, they're trying to find a way to cut those laws out, and they're trying to destroy laws that's, they're trying to destroy certain laws, and they're trying to put laws out. They're trying to put you in a box. They want you to be a battery. They want you to do what I just told you was happening. Eat, live, have a fun, live, and die. And not even question where you at. And why are you there? That's the first question. To any human being's mind, to any person's mind, the first question is, what am I doing here and why? You feel what I'm saying? And that's the question I asked myself. I said, what am I doing here and why am I doing here? What? Why? Okay. Then it came to me, all right, bam. They started talking all this stuff about this and this and this and this and that. In different religions, I was raised as a Muslim, but raised as a Christian and a Muslim at the same time, raised. I mean, it's kind of weird. I was raised by all religions, Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, because, my mom was the type of moms who go to different, she went to all, she was like a seeker. You feel what I'm saying? Like we supposed to do, seek. Don't just get stuck in one religion. Go to that religion for a couple, 4 years, see what's going on. Go to the next religion, like Pi did. If you've seen the movie Pi, he went to 5 different religions as a kid. Studied Christianity, studied Muslim, studied Hindu, studied all the gods. This is what we're supposed to do. You're not supposed to just go on one God and just go off what somebody gave you. Get the information for yourself. Know if that's the right place for you, because you might be trapped there. You feel what I'm saying? You might supposed to be over in another section, but you're trapped there because you're good energy. You're a powerful God. Your energy is so powerful, but we dumb you down and called you a devil so we can use your positive energy. It's a trick. You see what I'm saying? They put you in the game to trick you. This is your heaven. You know how you come outside? Okay, picture this. Let's just go into a real imagination. Go into your imagination. Say we all drop down on Earth. Boom. We just got here. Boom. Hey, man. But we intelligent, though. I mean, but not too intelligent. Let's just use the intelligence of today. Hey, man. You want to buy, not buy, but you want to start building something? Because, you build, it's flat land. That's how we get the knowledge. And we start building. Let's build it. All right, now we done build us some houses and stuff. Everybody got their houses or whatever. You got your house, I got my house, I got my house. Now, for some reason, somebody out of the blue just came up, hey, man, we need some type of currency. Currency? Yeah, man, some money so we can sell things. You see the game? When you touched down, you was free. You was the God. What God is going to enslave himself or herself? Won't come there and just say, you know what? I think we need a 9-to-5 job. I think we need welfare. Yeah, we gotta straighten this earth out. We need 9-to-5 job. We need welfare. We need racism. We need this, man. Come on. Let's build it. Or was it somebody else saying, let's build a trap? Because I want to create some sort of population control, but at the same time, it's really control. Let the population go, because the earth controls its own population. You see how the earth, how heavy the earth is, and it's still floating, right? So ain't nothing about no population control. They lying to you. It's about control, period. To control your mind and control you. You really got to understand this and bite down to this, because this is what's going on. Mind control. I'm breaking out. They can't handle me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm a little too much. Because I can't describe to you the things that I'm doing, but I'm learning. So to another person, like they say, God moves in mysterious ways. So I'm learning. So when I do certain things, it's not that I'm doing it the reason why you might think I'm doing it. I'm doing it to learn something because I haven't been taught. You feel what I'm saying? I know what's right. You feel what I'm saying? But when it comes to a frequency battle, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be talking to you and talking on one of these frequencies or something and fucking you up and don't know that I'm fucking you up. I don't want to be giving you something and don't know what I'm giving you. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to give you something, then you go home now, you can't have sex with your wife. Because I'm just out of it. After I talk to him, I don't know what happened. I should try my... So I want to know what I'm doing, so I haven't been taught what I'm doing, so I try everything until I find a balance. The Spirit teaches as I go along, but I'm trying to speed it up because I'm trying to get to a point to where I can get to the next point. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to speed it up, but I'm being forced to go at a certain pace. You see what I'm saying? For some reason, some people don't want everybody to wake up at this point in time. Well, you should have thought about that before you woke me up. You feel what I'm saying? Because I get straight down to business. Like I say, we got a lot of brothers and sisters that's out there, they doing their thing. I just watched the Polite and brother Taraz, the Hebrew Israelite, and the SUPK and the brother Polite. They was talking about is God a woman, or is their God? Basically, what the thing was, Polite was asking him, is their God a woman? So they got into all of that and all of this and all of that. Now I understand the debate. I like the debate. You know, it's good information in there. You brothers are doing what you're doing, but we don't have time to debate. You got to realize how far you're behind. Once it really hits you and slaps you in the face, like, man, we are behind. Think of the ones you lost, man. We lost a whole bunch, man. And we are behind. So debates is good when we get into a certain situation that we can have the debates. But, you know, just picture a person having a debate and a war going on outside. You got a war outside the doors and they in here debating about gods and where we come from. So obviously we're all trying to find our 0 point. Where did we come from? Who are we? You feel what I'm saying? You're trying to work your way back to who you are. But that's good. And eventually that's going to happen. You know, you could be woke up tomorrow. If it was meant for you to wake up and the enlightenment to come and everything to come to you, it will come tomorrow. And I know this. That's why I try and do as much as I can to get more information. But inside, I know that it'll come when it comes. Because they could have told me when I was 5 years old. See what I'm saying? All this stuff that I know now, it was child's play. You could have told me this when I was 5. You see what I'm saying? So, at that point, I'm just jumping around. Y'all don't write stuff. I'm just talking. I'm talking to you, talking to me, talking to you, talking to me. So I'm talking to myself, but y'all in on the conversation that's going on in my mind. All I'm doing is putting my mind into the screen so you can see what I'm thinking and how I'm thinking. You know, I don't want you to think that I'm thinking one way and you don't know the way I'm really thinking. You see, so I'm trying to put my thoughts into the camera so you can understand me a little more better. So back to the debates. Debates was good. It's a black woman God. Okay, I understand that. But what we have to understand is that knowledge is God. So if a woman has knowledge about herself and she know where she comes from and a man doesn't, the woman is God, because the one with the highest of knowledge is the God. Neither it be man or woman. It's the knowledge that creates God, because God is knowledge, and without knowledge, you cannot control or you cannot even use the powers that's inside of you or that surround you. So God is knowledge, good knowledge. And the devil is knowledge trying to confuse or mislead the good knowledge. Because like I said, in the Bible and different books, they say they feed you, spoon feed you a little at a time. Don't want to give you too much, because knowledge can be powerful, and powerful can be deadly and can be dangerous. So we all understand that, right? So you're getting fed this knowledge, right? Well, I lost myself. We're getting fed the knowledge slowly. I lost myself, that one. And we slowly getting fed the knowledge, but what we need to do is get down to it. Basically, let me just jump and be discursive a little bit. I lost myself what I was talking about. I was just, because I'm channeling, you know. Everything is a channel. You feel what I'm saying? I feel a channel coming because it's that time. So I have to channel it at certain times. I had to put the information in here. So now we're looking at the situation to where we're in a position of finding ourselves, and we're trying to get back to who we are. Now, first things first, this is how simple this really is. Like I told you in the other video, the debate is good. But you got to understand one thing. You're not going to make an a Hebrew Israelite. They're not going to work together. They're supposed to work together. We call each other brothers. We say we love them. And we battle with the emotions of destroying the other person's theory or thoughts. Understandable. Understandable. You know, you're trying to destroy this man's thoughts so he can take on your thoughts and maybe say, okay, that's understandable. Let me see what you're talking about. But what we need to understand is that we have to find a point to where we all agree to agree. If we can't find that midpoint inside to say we all need to agree, we're never going to get anywhere. It's always going to be stagnant water. It's going to be sitting there like this. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. And as y'all seen, time is something you never can get back. So wasted time is something that you never can get back. Why do you think they have you going through first through 12th grade and you find out you didn't learn shit after you get out to 12th grade? They put you on a time period. They know you'll never get that back. That was 12 years of your life when you could have learned all type of things, because they know the capability of the mind. They know you have the mind. God put all his minds in all of y'all. Y'all have the possibility to connect to the light, to connect to your light, to the light, so you'll be able to think and come up with that plan. Well, the plan is already here. I'm sorry to tell you, it's here. We have to make it happen. Now, talking like my man, Dr. Ben. You seen what happened? How did he do all of that research and bring all of that history to us? His whole life. It helped us and benefited us a lot. We did a lot with the information. But the problem from when he started to now is still about the same. You got closer to yourself. You start to understand who you are. But the first thing you need to understand is who's oppressing you. Who are they? And why do they think the way they think? That's the only main question that we have for the oppressor. Who are you? And why do you think the way you think? And why do you want us to live the way you think? Break that down to us first. And then we can go on to the next topic. But we all know how the system is and how people are living a dislikable life. But sometimes, you know, I look into the system and I see it's a game because you got a book. So if a man sit down and wrote a book and wrote all these things, obviously he scripted the game to go with that book. So you can reach certain levels in the game. Then he can say, yay, yes, sir. Yes, you know, now you done reached the 22nd degree of masonry. You're moving up in the world. See what I'm saying? But look at the game. Look at the situation. Look at the structure. Look at the pain. Look at the death. You know, look at the suffering. And that's why they switched it on you, called you doggy dog world to make you do what? Fight against your other brother for more knowledge. You get the Hebrew Israelites and you got polite. They're both seeking knowledge. They're both going at each other with knowledge. Right? And they both want more knowledge. So after the debate, Brother Polite is going to go study up on some more stuff. And Tarazi, I forgot your name, brother. But he's going to go and study up on some stuff. But at the end of the day, he's going to die and he's going to die. And they're both got to look back and say, what could I have done with my time differently if it didn't reach the potential that you thought it would reach while you was alive? You feel what I'm saying? Did I say all of those words and let the society go back to what it was when I die? Just like Dr. Ben. When I died, y'all go back to stripping, dancing like ain't nothing happening. So I wasted my life and my time. I gave all that to you. Everything I had to save you. And you do me like that. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe don't get too emotional. Okay, back to it. Like I said, y'all did that to Dr. Ben. Not only Dr. Ben, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, the whole 9 troops. Now, the situation is, when you're going to get a congregation, you know that the religion is shooting darts at your congregation. No matter what religion. You choose one religion, I'm pretty sure you're going to have 5 or 6 of them against you. Any religion you choose, you're going to have another religion against you. So best thing to do is what? Drop religion and choose yourself. Don't choose a religion. Choose yourself and ask yourself when you wake up early in the morning, get you a pen and paper and ask yourself, what am I here on earth for? And write down what you think you're here on earth for. You know, that'll help. That's one way of helping you find yourself and what's in your mind. Talk to your brain and see what type of answers your brain is going to give you after you write it out. You write it out. What am I going to? And then pause and say, and think about it. Put it on paper. You feel what I'm saying? I see what's going on. Watching for 35 years. I see. Just because I couldn't talk didn't mean I couldn't see you. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I like what my brother said. He said, my eyes and my ears and my ears and my eyes. I like that. That was Ty who said that. I think that was 13th Son. I like that. It's real talk, man. You know what I mean? I had to be camouflaged and put up. Because when you let me out, you know, I'm going to go make sure that everything is supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. The first problem I see is money. Shouldn't be no money. Because another thing, when you have money, it gives people opportunity for robbers to have something to steal for. Now, if you release the paper currency, or at least put it on a card or something, do anything to keep robbers from having a job to come steal. You feel what I'm saying? I tear this whole game apart. But let me just stick to the basics. Because I'm going off track right now. What we need to do is get to the motherfucking point. You feel what I'm saying? Put the religion down. You black, he black, he black, he black. It's not a black thing like I told you. But I'm just saying, you got to work with the blacks first because they the one that's going goddamn crazy. When y'all wake up, how you know everybody else won't wake up? They look at y'all and be like, wow, them some powerful, responsible ass people. Look how clean they are. Every one of them shower like 3 times a day. I mean, they're like extra. Damn. Look at they eating healthy. Man, they living a good life, man. I want to be like that. Hey, I heard that they put all their money together, man. They got their own money, man. Seriously. Yeah, they just building. Man, unity is powerful, man. That group right there proved that unity was powerful. What they did to the earth. You see what I'm saying? Now, that same unity was in the United States of America. Same unity. Same people. Look what you have done to the world. Look how many people disagree with you. Disagree with your faggotry. All the things that you do. They actually disagree with you. You see what I'm saying? I mean, something didn't go right. But getting down to the point of it, basically, is that what I need my brothers and sisters to go do, go out and unite the people. Unite the people. I didn't say go out and get a congregation, get a group, and make your group go against the next group. Because at the end of all this, there has to be one. Maybe 2. You see, like I said, we're going to leave rooms for the people